All right, let's see. See if we can hop on here live and do a little bit of an update. And see what's going on. And all right, looks like TikTok, we got it. Let's hop over here. And cool, we're live over here on TikTok. And okay. And we're live over here on the YouTubes. Let's refresh the YouTubes. Go back here. And just 1 second, y'all. And looks like we're good there too. All right. Now that I got this live streaming thing set up, I'll give it a little try and see if I can't pull some videos from this as well. Now, you'll have to excuse me if I don't keep up with the chat because it's not something that I'm used to, but I've got it up and I'm going to be taking a look at it and answering as I can. Now, I have not been on for quite some time, and I kind of wanted to address that because I was posting very, very consistently. Now, the last, I'd say the last month has been pretty busy for us as a company, for me as a father, and for us as a family. We took a cruise. We took a Disney cruise at the beginning of the month. We wanted to take the kids out. We gave it to them for a Christmas present. We got on the new Disney Destiny. Now that ship was amazing. If anybody's looking for a good first cruise experience or just anything like that, like if you want to try it out, if you've never cruised before, it's gonna ruin you from other cruise lines. The Disney cruises are amazing, but it was a really, really good time, really fun time. I found some ideas that I want to 3D print. If you're not aware, on these cruise lines, they do, I think they call them fish finders, and they do pixie dusting and all kinds of stuff where they go and they decorate, you decorate your doors and you give other families gifts and things like that. And you don't tell them, they just show up, outside your door. You've got a little hanging thing. It's really fun and it's really fun for the kids. So I saw a lot of things that we could 3D print that we could give to, other families or things like that, especially like the door magnets for like whatever ship you're on, anything like that. If you guys got any ideas, I am all ears. I'd like to print some of that stuff. We're certainly planning on going on another Disney cruise. We already put a down payment on for 2 more rooms. I think you get a discount when you book it ahead of time, in case you didn't know. But that's where I was, kind of the beginning of the month. After that, we came back for a week. We had some, things to do, things to catch up on housework, things like that. And then came along my wife's birthday. So we did a lot of celebrating at home. And then we went back down to Disney. And one of the things that I ended up 3D printing were those ears, the magnetic ears with the swappable, or it was the headband with the swappable ears. You can make whatever you want. The ones that I printed out for her were the Happy Birthday in the Castle, like you guys saw. And I ended up printing out one with the Mandalorian and Grogu on the other side. I'll make a video on those because those are really neat. She's got them downstairs somewhere. But we were down there for a week, doing some other things, some other exciting things that I hope to be talking about later on. But we came back. We had one day. And then we got this blizzard of 2026. We were watching it while we were down there, and everybody's saying, the GFS model is crazy. The Euro model is saying, you might get up to 4 inches or something like that. Well, we came home, and about midnight, the first night of the storm, out go the lights. Power's out. We lost power. The pump station across the street lost power, but everybody else around us had power, which is great because we kind of live on a compound. My parents live next door. We got family lives next door to them. So, we were okay. And we have a wood stove, which has really, really saved us in this cold weather. But I wasn't able to 3D print like I've been doing. I've been out of the loop for like a month. My son's been keeping these things going with, toys and things for him. But not so much as like, you know, the business and things that I've been printing that I kind of bring out here to show you guys. So I just wanted to do a quick little update and show you what I have printed in the last, you know, whatever the last month that I could squeeze a little bit of time in there. And one of them were these, and these are not scissors. So what these do, if you have a Bamboo Lab or even some of the other Core XY printers that have a threaded rod where that lift the plates up and down, what this does is it straddles those threaded rods. You can put a cloth or whatever in there and you can go up and down and you can clean it. Then what you can do is you can put the oil, the grease inside of these, and it's going to, you know, grease your threaded rods. The printers had been running so much that this is one tool that I certainly needed. I don't like putting the grease on my fingers and, you know, running it down up in there, thinking like that. Now, that's not ideal, but you can do it. But what I do like with this is it allows you to clean those threaded rods without getting yourself all dirty. After this goes live, I'll make a couple other videos, and I'll post all the links to all of these. Nothing that I'm showing you today or any of my custom designs. These are just pulled right off of Maker World, so you can go on there and, you know, get whatever you want. But these are great. Another one that I did, so I've got the multi-board above one of my workbenches that I have a lot of my tools out on display, and I printed this little guy, and all it is it holds onto my pliers. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, nothing fun, but it holds them up there. And if I don't know if other people are like me, I would assume so, but if the tool is not right in front of my face, I'm going to either forget I have it or forget where it is. I've got a big toolbox with full of drawers, full of tools, but if the tool isn't right in front of me, I'm going to forget where it is, or I'm going to forget that I even have it. So this helps me to see the tools in front of me. And you see, I use these for pliers. You can stick screwdrivers, anything that doesn't slide through these holes. And it has the mounts on the back for the multi-board. So it just pops in, hangs out there. Another thing that I printed off, let's see, any comments? A bunch of people joined. What's up, guys? One last thing that I printed was a forward grip for one of my pews. I know I'm live on TikTok, so I can't say a whole lot, but this forward grip, this design is really solid. I'm not sure. I have to go look at the print file. I think the infill is 100% on this, but this thing is like super solid. I was going to print it. Well, I did. I printed it in matte PLA first, just to, you know, prototype it to see, you know, how it was, how sturdy it was, what it printed out like. And then I was going to print it out in PLA carbon fiber to just reinforce it and have it a little bit stronger. I don't know that I'm going to have to do that, because this feels just like, you know, the ABS ones that you would buy, you know, aftermarket. The print file, again, was free. It's on Maker World. I'll link all that stuff in some future videos. I mean, it feels great. I haven't mounted it yet to try it out. I've got the straight up and down grip on there now. I always wanted to try one of these where you actually kind of hold on to the end of the pew and helps you aim a little bit. But that's kind of an update on where I've been and what's been going on as far as 3D printing goes. Now, that being said, coming back from Disney, I've got so many crazy ideas and things that I want to get out and printed, and I'm going to kind of document that journey, and I'm going to post some videos on that, some links, how to print some of these things, how to reach me if you want me to print some of them for you, if you want some print files, all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes and talk about where I've been. Now, I'm going to be printing a whole lot more stuff now that I'm home. I do have a little bit more travel planned, but yeah. So that's what's been going on with me. And if you guys got any questions about any of this stuff or any of the other things that I've printed, feel free to hit me up in the DMs. It's funny, these last 4 days when I haven't had power, I've gotten an exponential amount of people wanting orders, wanting 3D prints, wanting photo editing and stuff that I do with my media company. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do that people were wanting. It's just how it seems to work for me. But yeah, guys got any questions, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate everything that you guys do. And I'm here for any questions or any orders or anything like that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys